Hi, I'm Matt from Ludovox, and today I am going to give you a brief overview of Tyrants of the Underdark. Tyrants of the Underdark is a deck building game and an area control game for 2 to 4 players, which should be aged 14 and older, and a typical game would last an hour to an hour and a half. So in Tyrants of the Underdark, the players are drow houses trying to invade and control the Underdark, which is their home territory. And we try to earn and to keep the most victory points, and we do this in 2 ways. We have area control, controlling cities with nettest point, and clever deck building, on the other hand, would give us points as well. So, as I mentioned, it's a deck building game. So we have a personal drawing deck comprised of 10 basic cards that we can improve later in the game. And in our turn, we are going to play five cards at the same time. So I draw 5 cards and play them. And these cards would give me 2 resources. The first resource is the spiderwebs or control. Spiderwebs are going to help me buy cards and add new cards to my deck. And the other one is fighting, and fighting will help me control the board. So how control works is that I will discard cards to get points, control points, which is on the text, on the card text. So for example, 3 nobles would give me 1 each, so I would have 3 control. I could buy this mercenary squad for 3 because the cost is 3, and put it in my discard as well. If I need to draw and my draw pile is empty, I would shuffle my discard into a new deck and have access to the new cards this way. So as I told you, the second resource that we can have is military power, so these little shields. So with every shield I can do a variety of actions. First, for 1 shield I can place one of my legions on the board, but I cannot place it anywhere. I have to have presence on the spot I want to invade. So for example, I have presence in a city I control here in Chednazad. I could put a token here. I could also place a figure on an adjacent space where I also have presence. So around Chednazad we have spots like a road, and I can conquer the board by patrolling down this road. So this would give me presence here, and if I put something here, I have presence over a new city, netting me additional points, because controlling a city, having a majority of soldiers in the city, gives me a bonus. It is worthwhile noting that cities, if I control them completely, they give me an additional bonus for controlling them completely, so with no other color on them and having them fully completed. And we have hubs here, the round cities, and if I control them, I have tokens that provide me with bonuses every turn, and if I have total control of the city, I have additional bonuses. So again, I cannot place soldiers anywhere on the board. I must have presence. And I can contradict this rule by having spies. So spies are placed by card texts, and if card text allows me to place a spy, I can place a spy anywhere on the board. So for example, if I want to conquer this empty city, which is here, and I am blue, I am here, I can place a spy here and start developing from here or here. I have another option, which is to put the spy, let's say here, and try to bother the red player. So with 3 military points, I can kill a troop which is not mine. So either a white neutral troop that we lay at the beginning of the game, or opponent's troops, here red. So I just take the troop, remove it, and place it in my trophy hole. So removing a troop is, assassinating a troop is something that you have to do in a place you have presence into. So spies are very important for that. Obviously, spies can be removed by your opponent by spending 3 military power. Well, I told you that we score points with the board, but we also score points with our decks. Certain card effects would give us victory points in tokens, but every card is worth a certain amount of VP, and you can promote the cards, it means removing them from your deck and into your inner circle via card effects. And if you do this, you don't score the deck value of the card, but the inner circle value of the card, which is always higher than the deck value. The game ends in two ways. If a player doesn't have any more legions to put on the board, the game ends. The other way the game ends is that we have an empty market, which is the river of cards that we can buy here. If the supply is empty, the game ends. Then we add up the victory points of everyone, and the highest score wins. You know almost everything about Tyrants of the Underdark, so go ahead, play, and please, go invade the Underdark!